But then something happened in Germany,
Yes.
2006.
August 19th.
Your dad is performing and he collapses on stage.
No.
What happened?
That misconception that they have
Yes.
for 12 years. Let's look at this cameraman.
Tell
Look.
us. Tell us.
I'm telling everybody right now.
Tell us what
My
happened.
father never collapsed on stage.
What happened?
This man got off stage and he was like, I feel like I can go for another 2 more hours. And I was like,
After performing,
after performing for 2.5 hours, he was like, I could go for another 2 more hours.
you're like, but the show has ended.
I'm like, yeah, but we still have to drive to Germany.
Yeah. Where was this?
That was in Belgium, in
Belgium.
Brussels, yeah.
Yes.
And we drove,
Yeah.
we left, show over, yes.
Everything.
And then we on the road. We got to Germany.
Yeah.
But before we got to Germany, he woke me and my mother.
Yeah.
He was like, I need to speak to you guys. Okay. It's kind of strange. That was kind of strange. Like,
I mean, we've been together. So you can't say like, I need to talk to you guys.
right. And he was like, we were talking about future plans, what we need to do. And he made this beautiful studio at home for me.
Yeah.
Because he realized like, okay, there's no stopping him. This is what he wants to do. And he got me all the gears that I wanted.
Yeah.
And we were there talking, and we talked for like maybe 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Everybody, all the band members wake up now.
In
They
the
all
bus.
up. Yeah, we in the bus. We driving still.
Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to Germany. Over
You
the
enter.
border. Yeah. We drove. Then we got to Berlin.
Mm-hmm.
And when the bus pulled up by the hotel, he looked at me and my mom and he said, can I have some water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We gave him the water.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom was like, Joseph, don't drink too much water. Let's get you something to eat and let's go check you out at the doctor's to make sure you're in physical health.
Yeah.
You're physically capable.
Okay.
And he was like, I'm okay.
I'm all
Trust
right.
me. Da, 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 da. And
Okay.
he took that a
little
very
water.
small drink.
Yeah.
And he turned to me, man. He turned to me before he said it to my mom. He said, do you know your father was not a lazy man? Was not. You're still here working. Why are you telling me he was not?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He was already gone. He was already gone, but he just wanted me to know.
That's
He just wanted me to know, man. As his son, like, you know, I was not. And then he turned to my mom and he said, you know, I was not a lazy man. And I looked at my mom and she looked at me. And that was the last thing he said to us, man.
my goodness.
So this being whatever people say that he
You collapse on stage.
passed away on stage or whatever,
No.
it's not so.
But then he was there talking to you physically.
Yeah.
Then what happened after that?
He
How
just-
did he die?
He just stopped talking.
Was he sitting down? Was he
He was
standing?
sitting down because you in a bus,
Yeah.
you in a tour bus.
This was still on the bus.
Yeah,
And he said, your dad was not a lazy man.
yeah.
Turns to his wife and says,
Said your husband, you know, your husband was not a lazy man,
and stopped talking.
and just like
He never talked again.
never.
Then what happened?
Aish, man, that scream that my mother gave him.
Yeah.
Oosh. I will never forget, man. That scream. That scream that my mother gave, bruh.
Yeah.
I knew something was wrong.
Yeah.
I knew my dad was gone. I knew it.
Oh.
I knew it. Yeah, I knew it. And what could we do? We couldn't do anything.
Exactly.
There was not, I mean, the hospital is across the street, and that could not even help him.
Did people in the bus realize what was happening?
The whole band knew what was happening.
But the tour continued.
The tour continued with everything being the same, but just one person missing.
Yeah.
My father.
How did you go about the funeral ceremony then? I mean, this is at the middle of an important tour, and he looked strong, and
Well, we had after he passed away in Europe, obviously we're going to undergo investigation.
yes,
What did he eat last? Who fed him? Where did he get the food? Da 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 blah blah. All the crazy stuff that they want to think. But then we still had to go finish these tours. And we sat there after all the interrogation from the German police and everybody. We sat there as a group, because now we're more than a group, we're family.
yes,
We all saw what happened here.
yes.
Now it becomes like real,
Tight.
yeah, like what do we do from here? Do we go home or do we continue?
Yeah.
And they were like, I think we should continue. But we still had 20 more shows to do. I've never picked up a microphone in my whole life. The only time I pick up a microphone is to put it up so my dad could sing.
Yeah.
Studio-
Not you singing.
No. Not me.
But somebody had to go on with the show.
And I asked Brother Albert Walker, which he's one of the founding members of Culture,
Yeah.
Brother Telford, I mean, the whole band. I even asked my mom, why don't you go sing? I know my mom can't sing, but
Yeah. Someone has to sing.
somebody
It's
has to do
that's-
this.
That's not me.
And then I see everybody like, what about you? I'm like, Shh, what?
No. Me?
Nah, I'm a sound engineer. That's what I do best,
Back there.
behind the board.
Not there.
And they're like, just try.
Whoa. 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 This is
I was like,
happening.
No, it's okay, I don't need to. And they were like, no. If you try,
If you can't do it, then
if you can't do it, then we just do instrumentals for the rest of the tour, and we figure it out from there.
yeah.
The first show we did was in England, in London. In one place, it's called the Jazz Cafe.
Yes.
We had, that night, it was supposed to be Culture, Nassau Fountain,
Yes.
and I would, if I remember,